Hello, welcome to another video. Yep, cue the title. Let's just hop into it. Number 5, Adventure Express. And here's some people say this thing isn't too bad. I formally disagree. I've ridden this ride many times. My home park, Kings Island. There's not many rides there I dislike, but this one is up there. Surprisingly, there is another Kings Island coaster on this list. And I don't know, it's kind of rough for a coaster, which I understand is kind of the aero mine train concept, but I just don't like it. But I'll ride it if I have to. Number 4, Flying Aerial Chase at Kings Island. And much like the last one, it's just kind of a kiddie coaster, but it's also decently rough, surprisingly. I guess not surprisingly because it's a Vekoma, US Vekoma. Apparently the ones in Europe are super good, but again, it was a family coaster, wasn't too exciting, kind of rough, so I put it lower on my list because Adventure Express is at least exciting. Number 3, Wildcat at Hershey Park. And anybody who's ridden this coaster knows exactly what I mean when I say this. It is more than rough. It's definitely not in the top 5 worst in the world. Not even top 10 from what I hear, but I haven't been around the world. And for now, it sits at my 3rd worst. Not because it's too long or bland. The Beast is pretty much like that, but I love it because it's out in the woods. And you're like, oh, maybe it's because this one's out in the open. No, I hate this one because it's rough. And I grew up on rough coasters, so when I say something's rough, it's just unbearable. You cannot stand it. And this thing is no exception. It's just so rough, and it needs to get tightened track. Number 2, the Dark Knight Ride. Now, this one's at specifically Six Flags Great Adventure, but I know this might shock a lot of enthusiasts. The people who were there with me when I got this ride knows exactly why. They all loved it. I thought it was a pretty good theme, but it kind of shook me around a bit. Wasn't very kind to my thighs, and also I ate a lot of pizza before that. So it shook it all up, and then after riding Batman the ride right after, and putting my hands up on a double helix, this was the main culprit to making me puke after a ride for like forever, like for the first time. And let's just say it does not feel good trying to rush down the ramp while there are people slowly down the ramp. And wasn't a it wasn't a I would say a good experience for me, but I know it's a good coaster, so I'm not downing on any of these. Most of these, they're rideable, but this next one, number 1, is the only coaster I've ridden that I am livid with. I hate it so much, and everybody knows this is a bad ride. Viper at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I don't even need to explain this one. Anybody who's ridden this knows how horrible this ride. And although this photo looks really good with X2 in the background, my number 2, this one's just horrible. It's 88 out of 88. It's last place. And see that drop right there, right next to the corkscrew? That is the drop. Yes, that hits so hard. It's terrible design on the cars, and it like whips through those loops. It's not comfortable. The twists back to the brake run. I wanted it to be over so bad, and this is exactly why they shouldn't have removed Vortex, because Vortex was like the last good remaining Mega Looper remaining, and now all of them are bad. Now all of them are going to go within like the next year, because there's no way they keep this ride around despite it being the last Mega Looper and being like, oh hey, this is the only one left. No, there's no way they're keeping this around. That's how bad it is. And again, I don't need to explain it. My family was there. They can all tell you how horrid this ride was. And I never plan to ride it again. And yeah, those were my worst 5 coasters. If you agree with some of them, let me know. I'll give you support. If you disagree, tell me why. But those were my top 5. Quite a short video, actually. And if you want to check out the rest of the channel, click on the videos, decide when the links pop. And as always, please sub.